like I said, ever since I was 15, first time, you know, it's hard to keep me from it. You know, I remember even in college when I would wrestle, you know, the coach, we rarely had days off in college. You know, we would train 3 times a day, literally morning, midday, and evening between, you know, in between classes. And so we had 3 days all the time. And in the event that one of those maybe evening workouts or practices, we had off that day, you know, I would go to the gym. I went to the gym and I worked out. So do I cut carbs completely leading up to the show? Nope. I have done that in the past, you know, whenever I was in the lighter weight caps. But now that I'm, you know, an open bodybuilder, it's nice that I actually get to keep some amount of carbs in. You know, even a couple 100 grams of carbs, you know, I get to keep in. Whereas before, when I was 212 or even in the NPC weight caps, you know, my carbs would get down to sometimes none. So, you know, and a couple 100 grams of carbs may sound like a lot if you're getting ready for a bodybuilding show, but when you have the muscle tissue and the muscles full, by the time your metabolism's revved up and you're shredded, you know, your body's just going to burn through those carbs. So having 200 grams of carbs felt like 0 some days. Literally watching the full day of eating while making meal 1. I think it was a pretty good one, you know. Obviously I show exactly what I eat. Like I said in the video, it's not exactly what I eat every single day right now, because off season I have a little bit more freedom. But you know, I eat several meals that are clean, and then I might have a little bit of extra if I want to. So I think it's good balance. When I decided to go open, was I nervous putting on the size? No, I was never nervous about it. It was never something that like I was concerned about or worried about, because bodybuilding is individual. It's art as much as it is a sport or competition. So I work with what I got. And I, you know, kind of relating back to the previous question, was it hard for me to put on muscle at an early age? No, it's never really been hard for me to put on muscle. So that really wasn't a concern of mine. It's just, I just really wanted to ultimately see my fullest potential reached. And I knew that having any sort of weight cap or restrictions to that was not going to allow me to be my best. So now that I have no governor, took the governor off, now I can go and reach my fullest potential. And I think this year was great. I think that we brought an exceptional package to the stage every year these last few years. But I still know that I can do much, much better. Like, I know that every year I'm going to continue to improve. You know, right now I'm 30 years old, so I know that each year that muscle maturity and density, I'm just going to keep getting better and better and better. So that's what excites me. You know, I have the Mr. Olympia title, 2 Olympia titles, the 212 and the Open. But what motivates me and keeps me hungry is knowing that I can do better. Not about how many titles I can win or who I can beat on stage. It's about how much better can I get. And when I'm done competing many years down the road, God willing, I stay healthy and injury free and all that, I want to know that 1, I gave absolutely everything I possibly could, and 2, I want to be proud of bringing my best to the stage. You know, and as far as the results, winning or placings, that's out of my control. So I feel that I have this weight lifted off my shoulders, that will I ever be Mr. Olympia? Will I ever make history and be the first 2-division champion? That weight is lifted off my shoulders. And now I just get to go have fun and continue to, stay hungry and stay in the gym and keep getting better. So, like I said, I'm just having fun now. Plus, we got this baby girl that's gonna be here really soon too. A couple more weeks. How did I find God? Well, I believe first and foremost, he's always had a hold of me. So even though I may have wandered and tried to do life on my own, he's always been there. And I always knew it too. But me being the human nature that I am, the flesh and blood, I was a bit rebellious and wanted to go do life on my own. And I found that that's not fun. It's not an enjoyable life. It's actually quite a miserable life when you're trying to do it on your own. And I wasn't getting it figured out, so to speak. I thought I was. I had this perfect plan. I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to earn it. I'm going to earn everything in this world. Well, I realized that yes, there may be work that you put in. You're called to do stuff. You're called to work and sacrifice. But as far as earning things, I don't know. Somebody else may argue, but I feel that I don't really earn anything. I put in the work and I hope for the best. And if God decides to bless me with whatever it is, an Olympia title, whatever, then it's his blessing that I receive, not so much what I've earned. So when did I find God? I mean, I grew up in a Christian household and going to church. And thank God that I did, because that was the foundation for me to understand that there is a God and to believe in Jesus Christ. But somewhere along the way, let's say high school, college, like I said, I wanted to live life on my own, and I wanted to have fun and experience the world. Well, throughout my 20s, I realized that's a miserable life. You're always going to be searching for more. You're always going to want more. You're never going to be truly grateful. And you're going to try to force situations to happen in your favor. And then when it doesn't go your way, you're going to be upset and even, So I just realized, God, I know your plan is greater than mine. You have the best plan for my life. You put me on earth for a reason. Whatever it is that you choose for my life, if you're taking me away from bodybuilding, which I love so much, and I want to do this, even if you're taking me away from that, like, God, I accept it. And then that was around 2020, the year 2020, when I truly, fully committed, and I said, God, I'm yours. And I would say between 2020 and 2021, yep, and that's when I finally said, I've been a God-fearing man, now I'm a God-loving man, and I'm going to live my life for you. And that's when he started opening doors like crazy and revealing himself in so many different ways. But like I said, he's always had a hold of me. It was just me reaching back to him and leaning on him rather than trying to do life myself. Let's see, I know there's some questions here. I missed some. If I missed your questions, put them back up here because I'm going back to them. What is it like to compete against a teammate? Well, yeah, we're teammates as far as like on the Evogen team, and we have the same coach, but it is a competition and we both want the same thing. And I look at, a teammate, so to speak, the same as all the rest of the competition. I feel there's great camaraderie. I'm friends with a lot of these guys, and we support each other. We push each other to be better. And I see it just all the same, where it's like I want the best for them, but we want the same thing. And we're just, pushing each other to be our very best. And when we do that, we're actually growing the sport as a whole together, which is really cool. So I'm proud to be a part of this generation of bodybuilders. I'm thankful to have a teammate like Hadi Chupin, who is an animal in the gym and lives his life for bodybuilding. So it's cool. it's cool to have someone as hungry as he is pushing himself, because it makes me hungry and want to push myself. So I don't know, I sincerely mean it when I say, like, I want to see the people around me succeed too. I don't, you know, of course I want to achieve great success and whatever, but I love to see the people around me succeeding also. And I don't think that we need to put somebody else down to try to uplift ourselves. If anything, I want to uplift them, and it just makes me want to be even better. Oh dang, I'm coming up on 30 minutes right now on this cardio. When I get to talking to you guys, the time just flies. I might do a few more minutes here. Thank you for unashamedly sharing your faith. Sorry, it's going by. To God be the glory. And thank you, Derek, for being a picture of all God can do. Thank you, man. Yeah, I just trying to be a better version of myself every day. And, like, not just bodybuilding, but it starts with, like, who you are, your character. Like, and it's not easy. I mean, we all, to some degree, validate good people, and you know, there's nothing wrong with me, but I try to check myself on a daily basis, and always be running to God, because, like I said earlier, I don't want to live life for myself because it's miserable. I want to live life for Him because it gives me purpose, and it gives me peace, it gives me hope, joy, and true fulfillment in life. And that's what I want. I just want to be at peace. I think we're all searching for happiness, and we think that happiness it comes in different forms. Fame, money, whatever, like drugs, like whatever it is. People are searching for that happiness in this world when they should be searching for God, because that's the true fulfillment, where you find your peace and happiness and joy. Now, He doesn't promise you an easy life, that's for sure. If anything, it might actually be more challenging at times, but ultimately that's where I found my peace. Any baby names picked out? Yes, our baby is named, she will be named Evelyn, or Evie for short. So Evelyn, or Evie. Her full name is Evelyn Rose Lunsfurd, and we are excited to have her. God's timing on when she's finally here, but me and Mama are getting excited and would love to have her here for Christmas if that's possible, but she's due January 1st, so a New Year's baby. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Have a great day. God bless.